As he turns on the rubber and with that good live arm delivers. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. That one fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One down.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
1 out, bases empty. That one pushed foul. The 0-2. Up the middle. Crawford fires to first on the run. And a couple of quick outs. And time now for the Phillies lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs. You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Down quickly go the Phillies. Now it's the Giants' turn. No score. Tyro Estrada to the plate. Nobody on the team has more stolen bases than he does this season, Chris. First pitch just misses. And another ball.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Whips it to first. And Estrada is out. Here's the Giants lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer. And when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Now a chance for J.P. Crawford. That clips the corner. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Just missed. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the second game of the series. In the dirt. Tag, safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch. Late on that fastball.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. His 7th home run of the season. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
2 down, nobody on.
No, that's a ball. 2-1.
And another ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
2 outs. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And the inning is over. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. It's now a 2-0 ball. And we're back. Here's the veteran outfielder, Nick Castellanos.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swung on, belted, way back there. Bangs off the wall. But now he holds it first with a leadoff single. Little surprising he didn't try for 2.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
And the pitch. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone dude from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers, they work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff. Tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate. Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
JT Realmuto now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. The Giants leading by 2 here at the top of the second. And that's outside. And the count even 1-1.
Blake Snell on the mound today, and everyone knows he's got a great shoe collection, but his trophy cabinet's pretty full as well. He's won multiple Cy Young awards, one in the American League with the Rays and another in the National League with the Padres.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Snell won his second Cy Young Award in 2023, the same season he led the majors in walks. That doesn't happen very often, but it wasn't the first time. Early Wynn did the same thing in 1959 with the Chicago White Sox.
And here is Sosa to the plate. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Castellanos off the first with 2 away. Comes up empty.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
The 0-2. Swings and misses. Throw to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Now to the bottom of the 2nd. We head to the bottom of the 2nd, and digging in for San Francisco, Matt Chapman. Right down to shoot, 0-1. And that's in the dirt. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. The wind of the pitch. And they'll do it again. And now the lefty keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a pitch. That one in the dirt. The count now 2-2. Swing and a miss. He swung over top of the curveball. So here's Murphy now. And a strike on the outside edge.
0-1.
And that one is inside. Swings and misses. That's strike 2. In the air, right field. Castellanos gets under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Lamont Wade Jr. There's a strike.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
pitch is outside. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's filled up.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpire.
He's got it. And that is out number 3. Giants down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Top half of the 3rd inning. This is Bryson's stop. Here comes a pitch. And there's a strike. Stop. That's left. Throws right in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over .325 in his last 10 games. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. So up next, Johan Rojas. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
The Giants up by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. To the right side, Estrada. To first.
He's out.
First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. Trey Turner down.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swings and misses. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're still down. It's 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Late on that fastball. That one missing inside. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
And another ball. That one misses, and that's ball 3. And a pitch. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
And that'll fall for a base hit. Coming home. Fires it to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 3-0. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. And a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. And now it's going to be Jorge Soler. And a foul ball. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 0-2 now. Fights it off, you'll see another. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't boom. Quick feed to second for 1, and that's 2. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 3-0. Back here at Oracle Park, on to the 4th. Now the left fielder, Whit Merrifield. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Well, right now, this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So, got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination. Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Harper over at first with one away. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out. And now it's Alec Bohm.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That one hit to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Struck out swinging his first time. There's a strike.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Didn't chase that time. Snell, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Right back to him on the mound. Slings to first. That's the 3rd out. Phillies leave a couple. Still down 3-0. Back here in San Francisco. And now it's Wilmer Flores. There's a strike. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. The wind and the pitch. Out to center. Rojas under it. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman.
And here is Matt Chapman. Shoots a line drive single into right center. One gone, runner at first. Tom Murphy, the next Giant to hit. That one off the mark, and that is ball 1.
2-0.
Squirts away a little bit. He's in there. And now a man into scoring position. Man at second. That one missed. Now 3-0. And that's in for a strike. Bounce to the left side. And that is out number 2.
Now the designated hitter.
So here's Wade now. First pitch misses. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. So the Giants leave 1, but they lead it 3-0. we're back. Top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Edmundo Sosa. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, these Phillies definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today. And
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and it's off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So a man aboard, and stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for him at times.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. That one not close. Ball one. And another ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Not close with that one, and it's 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with a free pass.
Next to hit, Johan Rojas. Grounded out his first time up. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
The lefty, the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still trying to get that ground ball double play.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. On the curveball, struck him out.
Well, Bill, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Trey Turner with a chance now. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. Whit Merrifield up to the plate.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And the 0-1. Little chopper rolls foul. The pitch. Got it! And 2 away now.
Well, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Sosa on third. Stop at second. Turner on at first with 2 down. That's inside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Foul ball still, 1-2 count. upstairs. All loaded up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Strike 3, leave him swinging. Out number 3. Phillies leave him loaded. They trail in this one 3-0. To the bottom of the 5th. Mike Yastrzemski up here. This one high in the air to left center. Merrifield in pursuit. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And there's one down. So the lineup flips over. Thairo Estrada, the next Giant to hit.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Missed inside with the curve. Lifted in the air right center field. Rojas sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Slater, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And the base hit. And that keeps the inning going. So digging in, J.P. Crawford. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Outside low. And the count is 1-1. The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And makes the grab. And that is that. One left for San Francisco, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And here is Nick Castellanos. There's a swing and a drive. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. A lot of times in today's game, like fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
And the batter now, Alec Bohm. And he swings over the top there.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of break in his pitches, even when he's running a little low in the tank.
Slice to right. And there's a hit. And they get it in quickly. 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
And a foul ball. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at 1st and 3rd. And that's a fair ball. In comes the run from 3rd. It's 3-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. It really turned on that one, and as it hooked down the line, it was hard to tell if it would stay fair, but it just barely sneaked in there.
Digging in, Edmundo Sosa. The other way, base hit right field. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Star goes after that one for strike 1. Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the second game of the series. And that's too high.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Swings and misses. On the count 1-2. And another ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
Got to give him a huge amount of credit on the mound right there. Got squeezed a little bit on the pitch right before that one. You know it should have been a strike. Everyone in the building knew that it should have been a strike, but he didn't let it get to him and throw him off his game. Came back with another good pitch for the punch out with the base.
Now this is in the air down the line. Two down. Throw cut off, now to the plate. And he's in there. A run comes in the play.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now for the Phillies, Trey Turner. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. Center field. Drops into the glove, and that's the third out. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors, and a couple left on. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Giants 3 and the Phillies 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Jorge Soler. Just missed.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And that skips in the dirt. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And he deals. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Flores stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Out there to center. Rojas settles underneath it, squeezes it, and there's 1 down. And here is Matt Chapman. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Colby Allard.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 2-run homer. It's 5-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Murphy in the box again, takes a strike. Strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Castellanos pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now that's the designated hitter.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Wade goes 6'1", 30 years old now, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. The why to kick the pitch.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So
he takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 5-2. You're watching Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, number 74.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
Merrifield stands in here.
No ball.
Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And the right-hander deals. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Bryce Harper to the plate. He gets a shot right here against the righty, and he is elite against right-handed pitching. The contact, the average, and delivers the slug. Line drive. That's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. Now let's see if they can string something together. Make it a little more interesting.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And Castellanos is out. And there's one down.
Now back. The third baseman, Alec.
2 on, 1 out. Alec Bohm will hit next. 1 for 3. In the air, right side. Soler getting an angle on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away. So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And he swings through that one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gotta have to tip your cap on that pick.
Merrifield over at second. Harper at first. 2 out of the inning. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Phillies leave a couple. They trail at 5-2. Set for the last half of the 7th. And here is Mike Yastrzemski. And a good eye there. And another ball. 2-0 the count. Here it comes. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Bang, bang at first. Great hustle to beat that one out. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Estrada, the batter down as he swings and misses for strike 1. Towards first. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they get it out of the play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. J.P. Crawford, the next Giant to hit. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. High in the air, out to right. Makes the catch, inning over. So the Giants leave one, and it remains 5-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Luke Jackson.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Fouled off. He was late. Oh, 1 now. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Next to hit, Bryson Stott. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
And ball 1. Next offer in there for a strike. And a count 1-2. Right-hander kick steals. Out to short. Crawford fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Phillies down in order, and the deficit remains 5-2. Back here in San Francisco, now it's the right fielder, Jorge Soler. And a pitch. That's in there. Strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. And that one hammered. That's back. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-2.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Flores now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Turner tosses across to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Chapman batting with 1 down takes a strike. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. That one missed. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one just misses the outside corner. 2-2. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, you see him trying to pull that
Now
inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. Third out, and that ends the frame. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Last chance. Back here at Oracle Park. Now at the plate, Trey Turner. Jackson back to work. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Activity in the bullpen. Tyler Rogers up and throwing. Rogers getting loose as well. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. On to first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone, so as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
And a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Bryce Harper. And a swing and a miss there. Jackson, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2010. Strike two.
He's really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the ninth. Fastball right back to the mound. Reversed ball game. And the Giants take the first 2 games of this series.
Definitely one of the easiest saves you'll ever see. He only needed 2 pitches to get this one. Can be efficient, can attack the hitter. That's what the manager wants to see. That's what his teammates want to see. Nice W.
I got at least infinity flows, abstract, absol, infinity stone, in game for my enemy, yo. Pin game, incredible Hulk, big fan.